Welcome back, family. Welcome back. We're going to talk about today, well, how do we leave a legacy for our family, for our children, for our children's children? How do we leave a legacy? One of the key ways that we can leave a legacy, family, is by leaving property, by leaving land, by leaving real estate to our family members. That's one of the key ways that we can leave a legacy. But first, you have to own the real estate. So we're going to talk about, well, how do you buy real estate? How do you buy a house anywhere in the U.S.? And the first step is this, guys. You got to have faith. You have to have faith, guys. You must have faith, all right? You must have faith. That's a lot of people will be talking about this time of year. Happy New Year's, guys. All the very best to all of you for the New Year's, for 2024. May everything you desire, come true. Today we're talking about key topic. We're talking about buying a house in the United States. We're going to talk about some details. How do you go about buying a house in the United States? We're going to talk about things that you should be thinking about when you're thinking about buying a house anywhere in the world. We're going to begin that conversation today. So I hope you enjoy the content, guys. Here's my view. Since we're talking about houses, let me show you this house across the street here. Let me show you this house. See that big house right there, guys? That big house right there. Isn't that huge? That's a big house, and it's on a basement. It's got some acres also. It's sitting on acres of land. I'm in Georgia, the United States, okay? And let's talk about houses, because a lot of people, guys, okay? A lot of people make the mistake of buying a house that's just too big, okay? They buy more space than they need. The area of Georgia that I'm in right now today, these houses are sitting on at least a half acre. Some of them are sitting on 10 acres of land. But let me tell you, it's important to determine what you want in a house and what you need in a house. There's a difference, guys, between needs and wants. And I want you to start thinking about this thing real serious. The difference between needs and wants when it comes to a house and when it comes to anything. So we're going to walk and talk, and I'll be showing you some houses as we walk and talk. All right, and I hope you enjoy the view. Drop me a comment, guys. Is it your desire to buy a house in the United States? Drop me that comment. I would like to know. Here's the view, guys. Notice some of these lots have street lights. See the street light right up there? Okay. Some of these lots have street lights. Not all of them. These are all private houses. Most of the houses here are owner occupied. Some of them might be rented out to a tenant, but most of them are owner occupied houses. It's about 46 degrees right now in Georgia. The sun is out, and I'm enjoying I'm enjoying the sun. So it's about 46 degrees, guys, and I'm enjoying the sun. Drop me a comment, guys. Where are you watching from? What's the temperature where you're watching from? Let me know. And yes, guys, even in 46 degrees, I go out walking. I've got on my nice wool hat, got on my sweatshirt, and my walking shoes. So when it comes to walking, I'm pretty much a no-nonsense girl, okay? Pretty much. I don't use the weather as an excuse not to walk, okay? This is a vacant lot. It's definitely over a half acre that someone can purchase the lot and build on. So that's something that some people might be interested in. Now, of course, building a house is very detailed. It's very involved, okay? A lot more pieces to that puzzle. But buying a home, an existing home like what you're seeing here, these are ranches. The first one you're looking at here, this one is a house. It's a split-level house on a basement, okay? More than likely that basement has finished space. It might have a bedroom and a bathroom and also some living area space, okay? This one over here, this house right here, that's a ranch. It's a one-level house. Everything is on one level. It's called a ranch. To my left over here, that's another ranch, okay? Notice that the trees are pretty bare right now. That's typical for Georgia in the month of December. The grass is, you know, yellow, brownish. It's dormant right now, but it will turn green and plush in the spring and in the summer. Some of the trees, depending on the type of tree, depending on the type of bush, all right, it will hold on to its leaves, okay? So I hope you guys are enjoying the view. So, yeah, guys, drop me a comment. What are you interested in? Are you interested in a ranch level house? Would you prefer a 2-story house? Would you prefer a house on a basement? Let me know. What's your preference, guys? Drop me a comment. Let me know what's your preference in terms of house. Yes, guys. So let me know. How many bedrooms do you want in that house? You might be buying a house for the first time, or you just want to move on to something different. Drop me a comment. Let me know. What are you interested in? Because I'm a real estate broker, guys. I've told you many times before. So if you want information about buying a house, selling a house in the United States, okay, I can give you some really good information. Lots of details coming from Nala. Here's my view again, guys. So this area, predominantly ranches, predominantly older homes. But listen, guys, don't sleep on an older home. An older home has a lot of value. One, typically it's brick. It's a brick house, which means that it's going to be easier to maintain. It's also going to be more cost effective to maintain if the house is brick. Okay. These houses here were built either in the late 60s or in the 70s. And I brought you to this neighborhood because a lot of people overlook an older home. A lot of people do. But I don't want you, as my family members, to overlook an older home, because they have a lot of nice features, a lot of details on the inside. I'll take you on a tour one day, but right now we're just walking and talking and exploring the options. Okay, first of all, if you're thinking about buying a house, that means you need to be financially ready. In Georgia, whatever the purchase price is of the house, you have to make sure that you have at least a 3.5% of the purchase price down payment. So I'll let you guys do the math. Take the purchase price of any property, you multiply it times 3.5%, and that'll tell you the amount of money that you need to sell it to you if you're interested in buying. Okay, that's what the seller is responsible for, guys. Let me know, guys, where are you watching from? Where in the US are you watching from? What country are you watching from? If you're watching internationally, what country are you watching from? And you see, guys, I am walking, getting my exercise in, getting up my heart rate, and talking to you at the same time. When was the last time, guys, that you walked? Drop me a comment. What's your form of exercise? Is it walking? Is it going to the gym? Is it another activity? Drop me a comment. What do you do for exercise? It's important, guys. whatever age you are, it's important to exercise. And if I can do it at my age, walk, I go walking, I go to the gym, and you guys know I love swimming. That means you guys can do it too, some form of exercise. I do not have, guys, I'm in great health. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have cholesterol problem. I'm definitely not diabetic. I don't have any of those health issues. And I attribute that to walking, going to the gym, as well as swimming. So, here we go, guys. More review for you. Brick houses on a basement. Okay, it's an older home. It is a ranch home. One level sitting on a basement, and the basement is finished. Livable space. That house is sitting on, again, at least a half acre. The majority of these houses are sitting on a half acre, at least. So I chose this neighborhood for you guys, all right, because I want you to see the options of buying a house. Okay, these houses are priced at least $250,000 US dollars. That's right, guys. These houses are priced at least $250,000 US dollars. Prices are very high here in the US. The bigger the house, the higher the price. The newer the house, the higher the price. Isn't this tree lovely, guys? This is an oak tree. It is stunning. It is totally stunning. I love to look at aged trees like this, and this one happens to be a great oak. Drop me a comment. Do you like oak trees the way I do? I love them. And this particular property, if you look, it has actually a few oak trees. The one closest to me, there's another one right there. That's an oak tree. And look, there are two oak trees in the front. One there and one there. Those are oak trees. They're beautiful. So in the summertime, they are majestic. Oaks are actually above ground. And that's typical for an older home area. Okay, that's very typical. Where you see the electricity, the utilities, which that's actually the electrical wiring that's running from house to house. Okay, that's above ground, and that's typical for an older neighborhood here in Georgia. And I would say, you know, anywhere in the US, if it's an older home, and older homes like these, okay, typically you're gonna find the utilities are above ground. Okay, if it's a newer neighborhood, okay, a lot of times the utilities are buried underground for electric as well as gas, you know, and cable, for example. Okay, so guys, I hope you're enjoying this particular video. If you're thinking about buying a house anywhere in the US, you can drop me a comment, some questions, and I'll be happy to, you know, just share some information. And that's what I'm here for, guys. I believe if you have information, all right, if you're experienced with some information, and I am very experienced, of almost 20 years in the real estate field as a real estate broker, I believe that we are blessed to be a blessing, guys. Okay, guys, that's what I believe. We are blessed to be a blessing. So I'm here to share information about buying a house anywhere in the US to keep you informed. So drop me some questions about purchasing a home or even selling a home anywhere in the US. I'll be glad to provide you with some information. Drop those questions, drop those comments, and let's keep the conversation going regarding purchasing a home or selling a home anywhere in the US. So that house right over there, that one it's a ranch, and it's on a finished basement. It's pretty wide. It's a wide property. So when you're buying a house here in the US, you're going to have to put down an initial deposit. Okay, it's a few $1,000s. That's the deposit just to get the transaction going. That's called earnest money. Okay, and let's say on a house that's, let's say, $300,000. Okay, you would put down, let's say, $3,000 to $4,000 as an earnest money deposit. That money is preferably held by a closing attorney, all right, in safekeeping until you close on the property. And there's many steps to go through before you close on the property. Closing on the property here in Georgia, in the US, takes at least 30 days. I'd say 30 to 45 days. The ownership of a home can occur, can exchange, all right? Go under contract today, and within 30 to 45 days, the new buyer will take ownership. Another thing to look out for in terms of houses, trees. A lot of times with an older house, the ones we're looking at today, they have a lot of trees, guys, a lot of trees. All right, family, I hope that you're enjoying this content. I do. All right, let me show you more of the view, more of these houses. Okay. All right, these are at least three bedroom houses. Some of them might be 4 bedrooms, and they're sitting on a finished basement. Okay, now here's the thing, guys. I want you to think about this. How much space can you occupy in a house at the same time? Not much. If you think about it, your physical person can only occupy one room at a time, a little bit of space at a time. So when you're thinking about buying a house, or if you're thinking about selling your big house and perhaps doing a downsize to a small house and perhaps an older home like these, think about how much space can you personally occupy at once. Not much. One room at a time, one small space at a time. That's what you can occupy. So the size of the house, all right, don't get hung up, okay? Don't get confused and overwhelmed with small house versus large house. There's a lot to gain. There's a lot to gain with a smaller house, okay? A smaller house, you will have less to maintain. You will have less taxes, okay? Also, a smaller house more than likely is something that you can pass down to your children and maybe your grandchildren, because the taxes will be less on a smaller house. And you want to leave something, at least I do, guys. I want to leave something to my daughter and perhaps my future grandkids, okay, that they can maintain financially, okay? And typically that's done with a smaller home, okay? So here's the view, guys. We're coming to that empty lot again, guys. We are. See, that one right there is a 2-story. This one right here is a ranch, 1-story. That one is sitting on a finished basement also. Hope you like the content, guys. Drop me some comments if you like the content. If you feel informed and empowered, drop me a comment, guys. Drop me some questions. If you're renting an apartment and if you're renting a house, guys, ask yourself this question. Why rent when you can buy? That's right, guys, I said it. Why rent when you can buy? It's achievable, guys. That's why I keep talking to you, because it's achievable. Home ownership is achievable. You just got to have a made-up mind. You got to have faith. You have to have faith, guys. All right. This lot is a beautiful lot, guys, isn't it? I think it's a beautiful lot. What I appreciate about this lot, it's level, okay? It's all level land, okay? All right, and because it's an existing neighborhood, you can easily attach utilities to this property, okay? It's a beautiful lot. It is. It's got some existing trees, and in the summertime, I bet you these trees are beautiful, okay? I bet you they are. Yeah, guys, so home ownership is a beautiful. Yeah, guys, so I am excited to share these types of videos with you. Let me know, do you like this type of content? Do you want more details? Well, just drop me some comments, please, okay? I like your comments. I appreciate your questions. I like your participation, because this channel is designed to inform you, empower you, okay? But you have to have the faith when it comes to purchasing a house. You have to have the faith and know that purchasing a home in the United States, it is achievable. It is achievable, guys. It is. So, guys, listen. I hope you like walking with me today. See that, notice that I am a little bit out of breath because I am walking and talking and you know, this is about at least a 1.5 mile walk from where I parked my car. Okay, so this is definitely a workout for me today, but the weather is so nice and I'm enjoying it. You know, well, family, I hope you like the content. I hope you like the energy, guys. I hope you're inspired to own a home anywhere in the U.S. I hope I encourage you guys. This is Nala. I'll see you guys in the next video.